Lazy Dog, first in the house. How you doing tonight? Glad to hear that, Lazy Dog. I'm doing alright myself. Can't complain. As you were about to take your dog on a walk. Nice. Welcome, Mr. LeBear. I am all settled in and ready to start. That's unfortunate. I was kind of excited to run this, but it's a little slow and his ability is useless. Can't be burned because we're a fire type, but the ability also can't be burned. I mean, I guess if this had Dragon Dance, it could run, but I don't think that would save it. I wanted to play Champions tonight, but I was at work and I was playing while I was at work. And there was a game that I felt like I was playing really well. And it was like mid-game, close to end game, and I saw like I had just had like a clear path to winning. I was like, this is awesome. Like I'm glad this went the way it did. And then I proceeded to miss 3 heat waves as they hit 3 critical hits through the stat drops that I had on them. And it was just like, it was so frustrating. I got so pissed. Also in that same game, they froze one of my Pokemon, which on a very critical turn, because that following turn I was going to use Fake Out, and I couldn't. And it was just some of the worst RNG I I have experienced really bad RNG on the game, but it was the worst amount that I've had. I just have not had the heart to pick the game back up. If anyone's in the chat, what do you guys think? Ampharos or Torkoal? I don't know why, but I want to do Torkoal. Normally I would do Ampharos because it's higher BST and only has one weakness. So close to being good. So close. He needed the better nature, and he needed one more move. I doubt he would beat the rival with this moveset. He probably lost a good move, honestly. He probably had another one, and then at level 5 he lost it. But he's got good speed, good bulk. His HP is a little low, but he is min-max offense. Like, this was a runner. But the nature is holding it back. And versing a grass type, versing a fire type, and only having a grass type move to click, probably not gonna win. Because I have to get locked into the move, which means I can't heal. And then once I finish doing a total of 5 damage over the course of 3 turns, I'll be confused. No Pokeball, unfortunate. I wonder if Heal Bell heals the confusion. Yeah, I should have done Torkoal. It's not bad. This one try attack. Shed Skin. I mean, his stats were runnable though. Oh well, on to the next. The only evolution that we would want from this would be Munchlax, Porygon, or Togetic. Ooh, if it can evolve into a Togetic, then we have a Shiny Stone to evolve Togetic. I'd need a Moonstone to evolve Skitty, but... Perfect. GG. No, he hit a crit. Wow, Serene Grace or Tinted Lens. Fire Punch. I like the Dark Pulse, but he wasn't a special attacker. Aqua Tail, Extreme Speed, Return. Volt Absorb Ursaring with Dragon Dance in return. Technician, Lava Plume, Special Attacker. Enrage Caterpie, oh my gosh. After knew what type of threat we were. Do not want this Caterpie to see the light of day. Got a Suicune, oh my gosh, we got a Suicune. Oh my gosh. That Achilles heel is a bit scary, but holy attack. 28 attack, 16 speed. If we can get Dark Void, this is capable of winning. I was gonna say file 5599 was gonna be the lucky one, but I guess Suicune came by a file early. What's in store tonight? I did not expect a legendary favorite to be in store tonight. That's for sure. Was not on my radar. Alright, we need some good luck here. We need to hit our Rock Blast. We need to hit 5 hits. We need him to click a special attack. Miss. Special attack. Live 2. That first miss is really tough. Okay, he misses. Misses again. Die there, right? Yeah. Unfortunate. Not having a physical attack until 50. Yeah. I mean, yes, it could have gone something at Bugsy, but I don't think it would have gone to Bugsy with Rock Blast. Unfortunate. Raikou, on the other hand, oh my gosh, he had Charge Beam with that special attack. It was a little slow. That. Another favorite? Oh my gosh. Holy. Okay, I was right. I was right. 55.99 is gonna be the lucky file. Perfect nature. Cool ability. We heal in the snow instead of take damage, which is pretty cool. And if we were to able to get Blizzard, that would be a nice combo. Obviously, I still need coverage. Coverage is priority. Water Spout is really nice, but it can't do everything. That being said, I think I'm versing Probopass. So as long as he doesn't one-shot us. A little bit low on the defenses, which is why that plus defense is nice. HP is high though, and I've had experience with high HP, hair below average defenses. Tropius! And honestly, I enjoy builds like this. I'd say right off rip, even though it's lacking on coverage, it's already a 4-star Pokemon. It's above average special attack, the hair above average speed. Good ability, good nature. Has special attack moves for its special attack stat. Yo, Hunter Maynard, welcome! Still at it, yes we are. Would have been hilarious if on next Monday I was on day 420, but unfortunately I've taken a few extra break days and we won't hit that. Damn it! Oh my god, he hit a crit! Oh my god, dude, come on, this was a runner! No Thunderbolt, ooh. I think you actually would have struggled on moves. So you have Water, Psychic, Grass. Oh, he has Swift, I didn't see that. Swift would have helped. Bug Buzz. Oh my gosh, dude, that was a runner. I was gonna full send that in everything. No other pivots. Oh my god, this stupid crit, dude. We have beaten the Elite Four 3 times. We have gotten to Kanto twice. Because the third time we died on the boat headed to Kanto. I ended the stream, next day came back, started up, second fight on the boat, 10 minutes in, knocked us out with a crit Leaf Storm. I'm so tired of critical hits, they're so aggravating, and I feel like 6% is a joke, they're not 6%. And then the furthest was at the final rival encounter, so you go around all, like, there's no, like, it's tough to, like, pinpoint exactly where in Kanto it was, but it was against the rival in your last encounter with him. It's before the gym gauntlet there, after you burst most of the trainers around the entire map. Wow, this is actually even better. The downside is this doesn't have moves, but this thing is stronger, a little bit faster. If we were to get a setup move and then they have trace, our ability actually hurts us. But outside of that, our ability helps in most scenarios. There are some things where it's like, if they use, let's say, like Leaf Storm or Psycho Boost, they ignore their stat drops. There's no superpower variant for special attack, right? But like, let's say I'm using these physical moves and they use superpower and they lower their defense. I don't get to take advantage of that. But I do ignore their like Calm Mind, Nasty Plot, things like that, which is nice. This is a bit heavier on the blast. I will say this is a bit heavier on the blast cannon. It has 11 full points lower in health than the Infernape. But there is potential. I can see this doing well. If at level 7 we get a good move. If the rival only gets us to level 6, then I think we should scout. If it gets us to 7 and we get a great move, I kind of want a full send. I believe 22 special attack from a nature pushing it there is about 180 special attack, so this thing is going to hit like a truck. Look at that. Insane. I knew it. I knew he wasn't getting us to 7. No, because that forces us to have to click a physical move on the first Pokemon now. If we were to run this. $18 speed should be enough to scout safely. I say that as we instantly get caught by the 5% level 6. Doo-doo. Stab Flash Cannon. That is very tempting. I don't know if my damage calculator will be accurate, being that it's a level 3. No, that's on the higher side. That's definitely on the higher side. It's not a great calculation, like output that it gave me, but it is leaning high compared to other ones that I've seen at that range. Like it could be as high as 17 at level 3, which is impressive. Normally it'll say like high of 12. I leave it up to chat. Stab Magnezone or special attacking Machamp. Machamp's above average speed, extremely strong, just does not have any special attacks at this time. Giga Drain is banned. So I leave it up to you guys. Man, sorry, Gardevoir. I gotta hone into these two options. I can't consider you. Also, you're not outspeeding me, so. Well, I mean, if it was 16 speed, that would be okay for level 6. Still, I think it's just too much of a risk to scout Gardevoir. Alright, well, if you're gonna give me the level 3. Yeah, I mean, he'll have another move at level 6 that we won't see, but still. 2 bad moves and Skull Bash, which is a 2-turn move. You want to see the Machamp, not the Magnezone? Alright, let's do the Machamp. Wow. I can't hit it with Fissure. My Stab Vital Throw is resisted. I'm not allowed to click Giga Drain, so... I mean, I'll try Bind, but... Oh, well, that... Okay. Facts, Crank. I'm so tired of the Sun teams and champions. I lost because to a game earlier today where I missed 3 of my own Heat Waves on my Scarf Hydreigon, and they crit 3 of theirs after I had lowered the special attack with a Snarl for my Manectric. And I was in like a clear path win, and my misses plus their crits guaranteed their win, and I'm so pissed by it. Like, I was going to stream Champions tonight, but then after that, I was just like, no. Like, screw this. Our first special attack was at 36. This was not the runner. Poison Heal, it was actually a physical attacker, but he had great stats. Bad ability, but Calm Mind. Motor Drive. Slow, bulky, physical attacker. Serene Grace, Water Spout, Acupressure, Meteor Mash, Swords Dance, Air Cutter, Bone Rush, Brush Claw. Tested out a Sun Team for 2 hours, and out of like 30 battles, you've only won 7. They're super easy to counter Sun. I feel like that's what everyone's been doing. It's either Sun or Floette. Like, that's all I ever see. I don't know. I do need to make a better team. The team I've been using just not giving me the results I need, and I'm just stuck in Ultra Ball. But team building is just not my skill set. Especially the stats. Like, I bet if my stats were a little bit different, it could be an actual good team. Because it does well at times. It just doesn't always do well. Mega T-Tar Sandstorm react. When it evolves, true. Got counter swept in 2 seconds, damn. I do miss Open Team Sheet. I mean, on Showdown, I was at a point where I kind of knew the meta well enough to like not have to worry about it, but now that there isn't like a clear-cut meta for just the uniqueness that is champions, like I wish Open Team Sheet was a thing just so that a random Pokemon you would never expect to be holding a Choice Scar or a Quick Claw, right? Like, I normally can outspeed Incineroar with my Kangaskhan, right? So I'll fake it out sometimes if I feel like I need to protect the Pokemon next to Kangaskhan. And then, like, one battle out of 100, an Incineroar will just randomly get a Quick Claw to activate. And it's like, it's just so dumb. Winter, I just saw your message. I do apologize. You said, why can't you use Giga Drain? So we are allowed to use the healing move when versing the rival at the very beginning of the game, which is like, quote-unquote, the lab. This one game just happens to have it outside of the lab. But for the lab fight, you're allowed to use healing moves. Once that lab fight is done, you are no longer allowed to use healing moves. Recover, Giga Drain, Leech Seed, Psycho Shift, anything like that. Aromatherapy, Heal Bell, like, all healing moves are banned. Hey, DJ Patty, how you doing tonight? We had a Suicune that unfortunately died to the rival. We had a Cool Machamp that just didn't have special attacks. We had a Cool Infernape that died to the rival because he hit a crit. I've had good Pokemon with good abilities, stats, moves, and then like just stupid Kaizo stuff occurs where we don't even get to like the first train. I don't even think I've gotten past the first trainer to the other items at all yet tonight. Tough luck tonight for sure. Trying to see one more Bastiodon. I want to see what move he has with my ability. Poison Fang. 50 base power, damn. So either he only has one move, or he just has a bunch of low base power moves. Super speed. Ooh, Night. Oh my god, he has Night Flash as well? Neutral nature, physical attacker, bad ability. That's okay. What do you guys think of this Umbreon? The next one. Perfect. Last Resort's not bad. I got smacked by a Kangaskhan, Mega Kangaskhan Last Resort, which I wasn't expecting. Because I've seen more people running Double Edge than Last Resort. I'll leave it up to chat. Do you guys want to full send the Umbreon, or do you want to keep looking for options? Because the only downside I see currently is the ability and no steel type coverage. So like Lucario is a big threat. The evolutions, they only learn a move every 7 levels. So if our next level up move is not usable, we have to just pretty much assume another 7 levels after that would be our next move, which is at point 3, which is after the gym. We would beat the gym and then get our next level up move. Second thing I have yet to mention, I really like seeing Stab Night Slash on this, but the reality is it's a contact move, and so are all 3 of our physical moves. So if we are running Physical Mon, Intimidate, Contact, like it's a much harder run for Umbreon than it is for a special attacker. Pale Wheezing, he is slower than us, so either he's barely average or he's under average speed. Venusaur, Wow. So annoying. So I'm trapped in the fight now. I'm not catching him to pivot, I'm catching him to get out of the fight. I leave it up to chat. Do we full send the Umbreon? Our other options are either Pale Wheezing, Magma Storm, Venusaur. There's also two more here that I'm trying to find. Any thoughts in the chat? Umbreon, Wheezing, Venusaur. Umbreon does have potential. The only issue I see with it, besides the ability, which isn't technically an issue, which is why I'm not counting it in this statement, is it doesn't have a Steel type answer. And being a physical contact runner is a harder run than a special attacker like Wheezing or potentially Venusaur. I don't know if it's a special attacker, but we'll send Emo Zuko. Because I'm worried that the Wheezing is slow. It's 490 BST. And it moved after us, which isn't guaranteed that it's like below average, but it does mean that it's not like impressive. Lucario was going to be coming out at some point. So I set up the last resort. Because my stab is ×4 resisted on it, so I have to click a normal type move. So it's either Fake Out is gone after turn 1, Sludge can't hit Steel types, Stab is resisted, or ×4 resisted. And then Last Resort is only ×2 resisted. Because there's no Ghost Steel type. There's Rock Steel, but then I would just use Night Slash on that. I'll say we've gotten good XP. Already saw Giratina and Raikou. Oh. Overall though, great build on this. Being a physical attacker with defense lower than our physical, I would have liked own tempo. Really make it into an emo Zuko. As our first win also had own tempo. Wood Hammer? I was gonna keep Sludge for no contact. I could get rid of Fake Out. The only big issue with Fake Out is when they have either the ability Shield Dust to ignore secondary. Actually, there's three. There's Shield Dust, there's Inner Focus to ignore flinching, and there's Steadfast, which raises their speed by 1 when I flinch. I'm not a big fan of Wood Hammer. I guess the downside is, in order to use Last Resort, it requires me to click Wood Hammer. Right? Like, if every fight I start clicking with Fake Out and then just go and click everything else, I can typically put myself in a scenario where Last Resort is easy to access. But if I take Wood Hammer, it requires that Last Resort requires Wood Hammer to be clicked. Thoughts in the chat, do we take Wood Hammer or do we leave it? I could get rid of Last Resort. I do think it's my better option between the two. It's stronger with no recoil. Technically less resistances as well. Any thoughts in the chat for Wood Hammer? Do we take it or do we leave it? Confirm. Hyper Potion, nice. HP up. Point. Ooh. I don't have anything to heal it. There's a fast Cresselia. Good miss. Oh my god, I low rolled. Oh my god. I was gonna be able to walk off the poison and then heal. I was getting Mach Punch, but that's it, and double kick. Mach Punch would have covered the steel types, but I wasn't getting anything else. And I don't think it could have run with just what we had. No other ability either. Venusaur was okay. No other ability either. Okay speed, but great stats besides the speed. Psychic. Brine. Okay, he probably could have gone past the first gym, but then nothing else. Like, late game level up moves are just not happening tonight. Everything that I've looked at just has had no late game moves. Battle Armor, Tailglow, but he was a physical attacker. I was expecting special. Oh, he was getting extra sensory as well. Okay, Frost Poison is interesting. He was a little slower than Venusaur. So take one of them. Did think about this. Nah. Alright, what's the next? Downside of being a physical attacker, contact abilities literally end runs. Flash, the best move in the game. Unfortunate he has Drizzle because okay, no, actually that does help because it'll end, and then once it ends, I can use Moonlight. Oh, never mind. Ooh, nice crit. I had to knock him out because he trapped us, and that was some good XP right there. Yo, Christian, glad you can make it tonight. Always appreciate you being here because the chat feels alive. Always makes me sad when it goes like 10-20 minutes without a single message. Doing alright today, no complaints. How about you? Awesome, Christian. What game are you gonna be playing? Okay, no more Zapkins. Right, GG. Gonna play some Black Flag, nice. Yeah, I mean, this would have still been a dead runner because of the nature, even without the ability, but ironically, our ability created a scenario where he chose to not click Sandstorm between turns, right? He would have clicked Sandstorm like turn 1, then turn 6. So it actually worked in our favor to expend his Zap Cannons immediately, making it so I only needed to use one heal. Now, might not have even needed a heal if I just went straight trump card the whole way instead of going for the poison. Yeah, it's whatever. To let you know, Christian, earlier tonight we started with a Suicune who had like 28 attack and 8 defense, and unfortunately died to the... He had 16 speed, but he died to the rival. Then I had a great Infernape who died to the rival, who, like, we were about to win, but then the rival hit a crit, giving him the knockout, where we should have lived on like 4 health. And then immediately followed by a really good Machamp, who just ended up not getting any good moves and lost very early, where I considered pivoting to a Flash Cannon Magnetism. Looking at the tracker, ended up not being good either. And then, what else? Like, we've seen... Oh yeah, and then we had a Night Slash Umbreon with really good stat distribution for a physical attacker, but got poisoned in the tower with no poison healing. Died in the tower. So tonight has been just good mons without the goodness of RNG. Classic drought, yeah. And then earlier I was talking about how I would have done champions tonight, but when I was playing at work today, I was having some of the worst RNG of my life, where there was like a game where I was playing really well and should have won, but like the combo of like me missing 3 heat waves, them landing 3 crits, 2 or 3 crits through my special attack drop that I got on them, and then one of my Pokemon getting frozen. It was just like the perfect storm of all of the RNG going against me for me to lose that fight. If Porygon is good, and I just need to get it switched a little bit, I could go for Porygon in one area and then catch a better one in the other. Because I would do Houndoom, but without anything to hit Ghost or Steel types, I don't know. Though if Porygon is bad, I could then do Houndoom, so that would also be an option. We're gonna find number 3, find it to be bad, and then go to the other area for Porygon. Junior, the Pokemon Kid, welcome to the chat. How are you tonight? If you have any questions about the challenge that we're playing, feel free to ask. Or do a Houndoom run. We can scout to see if he lost a good move at 4. What's going on? We are playing what is called the Kaizo Ironmon Challenge, where you are allowed to run one Pokemon, and that one Pokemon is meant to try to beat the entire game, with a set of rules restricting many things, which I can go over the rules if you'd like. But currently what is going on is, one of those rules is you are only allowed, there's the last one, you're only allowed one catch per route. And when you catch a Pokemon and go for that to be your runner, you can't go back to what you used to have. So let's say I caught this Slugma, and I put it to be my first Pokemon, and it's worse than Dragonair, I can't go back to Dragonair. So there is that final spawn, which is 5% chance to spawn, and we were just taking the time to look for it. Because there isn't much to go for right now. Our options are pretty limited, so that 5% could have been something, and it unfortunately was not. So now what I will do is I will go for the Porygon that ended up in this patch. It's a mono level 6. We'll see if it ends up being good. It's a low BST, right? So it's expected to not be like built like a 540 BST. I mean, there was a Probopass. I guess technically that could be an option if I really don't like Porygon or Houndoom. Oh, you know what? Before I make the Porygon pivot, let's double check the Houndoom for its moveset between level 3 and 5. See if it gets a good move or loses a good move. The Pokemon I'm looking for never spawns. Here's the 5. I want to start with the 3, to be honest, because it just makes it easier. Right, well, Porygon's not off to a good start. Some healing moves. I mean, catching it in the other area will be a level 6, allowing it to get a new move at 7 if we are running it. But seeing that makes me now more inclined to go towards Houndoom. Houndoom and Probopass. Oh my god, where is the level 3 Houndoom? It's always the Mon you want time that never shows up. There we go. expected. Come on, buddy. Before you die. Before I die. Okay, I know you have that. What's your last move? Please. I'm gonna have to kill him. It's annoying. Monster are not liking me on this file. Come on, Porygon, where are you at? GG. Ooh, can I live on one? I do. Oh my gosh, the goat. Can't run that. Unfortunately not. I mean, if it had a better nature, but I don't have the upgrade. The reason Porygon technically is an option is because it's better evolution Pokemon than the Porygon 2. Not, like, all of its evolutions are an upgrade. Only 3 of Porygon 2's evolutions are upgrades. Everything else is a downgrade. Like maybe I go for Turbo Pass before before I go for the Houndoom, because I wouldn't have had an issue with speed had it not been for this nature. I would have always been faster than Porygon and had no issue. I guess Croconaw technically could be a pivot. Water type evolution would be good. It's only at level 30, not even at 36 or even 32. Do the little gator. Well, find a higher level because I was only finding the level 3. It's either gator or Probopass, and if we're unhappy with the result from whichever one that is, we then have Houndoom as the backup. But I want to do Houndoom as the backup because I have a feeling like I could definitely die to Porygon if I can't run. Like, Kabuto is not that bad, but the Leaf Storm can be bad. You want a level 5 Croconaw without Drought. Well, I want to say Houndoom is not a physical attacker, because I thought that Slash was going to do more damage. Technically that was his new move, but we don't know what his level 3 move is, because that was the level 5. So he learns Slash at level 5, or at level 4. Or it could be the opposite, right? He could have Slash, that could be his 4th move, and we didn't see what the new move is and what gets deleted. Ooh, excuse me. Ooh, excuse me, I'm sorry. Come on, give me a little higher level. I hope I find this Pokemon soon, because there we go. I was gonna say I'm starting to get annoyed. Ooh, bad nature. That's rough. He needed like plus speed minus attack. So we did lose whatever move. Damn. Oh, and he would have been a special attacker if it wasn't for the nature. Volt Absorb is cool. He just has no offense. That's sad. Well, hope the first trainer doesn't have a ghost type, or the last half hour was a waste. Okay, he has 2 normal types, nice. Unfortunately, we do have to pivot. 15 special attack is just not enough. I mean, even if we had a plus special attack nature, it probably only would have been like 19. Still would have been a little weak. Big man Blastoise. Hmm. I'm gonna wait to scout for the last one in that area. I don't think I would go for Vaporeon, but if I go for this Blastoise, if there's nothing else here and it's only Blastoise, then we can try to scout and be faster, because I know level 8 Blastoise is faster than us. I would prefer the level 6. Good crit, charge beam. No, but I forgot to grab Pokeballs. Oh, that sucks. I bet it had a good nature. Womp womp. Same issue. No offense. Yeah, I don't think this can run either. It's 12 special attack, 11 attack. It's not enough. Even with charge beam, like, yeah, it can raise the special attack, sure, but Where are the good mons hiding? Yeah. Jeez. Nobody has offense in this file. Yo, Mizaki, how are you doing tonight? I'm gonna buy some more Pokeballs and then go for Copium. Wee woo. That could have been cool. Ooh. Ah, he had a Volt Absorb ability as well, damn. You also see where the items are the generated items are in the file? Unfortunately not. That would be cool to see like how many heals there were for the generated file. This thing is all attack and special defense, no health, no defense, no speed. Yeah, because we never know where the evolution item could be. Now, granted, we had gotten all items except 2 before the gym, right? There were only 2 more items in the tower. So, if those 2 items were not for evolution, which also requires the Porygon to get there, it would be unlikely. Without those 2 items, it would be unlikely that we would get early enough evolution to actually obtain Blissey. Alright, GG. 42 attack at level 8 is insane. Yo, that could actually be something. I was considering it as one of the options. Now, the question is, do we go for the level 3? Or do we go for this level 6? If we go for the 3, we get to choose a move to delete that, you know, we won't have that option unless somehow, some way this goes all the way to the 8th gym before evolving, which is unlikely. Have good special defense too, so I'm actually curious what the damage calc on that is. Was that a crit or was I chip damaged or anything? I had full health. It was not a crit. So he did 4 damage. He's not technically a special attacker, is he? So I wouldn't mind continuing the scout and then have that as like a contender for a pivot, but not like just lock into this level 6. It might have a bad nature, it just might not be a special attacker in general. But it has decent speed. It trapped us with the level 6. And then the last option is Mudsleep. So honestly, I'm kind of leaning towards Deidre. But the question is, do we want the level 3 or do we want the higher level? Ooh, yeah, probably the level 3, huh? Oh gosh. Does he learn Sunny Day? Or what is... yeah. So at level 4 he learns his healing move, which we're not allowed to use. So I could make sure that we keep Iron Defense, but I don't know if that's really worth it. I mean, what really matters is the nature, right? We can, in theory, get the item after the first trainer. I won't waste our time looking for the level 6. But I'll go for the level 5 at least, just to make the first fight a little bit easier. No reason to make it difficult by going for the level 3. Neutral nature, technically a special attacker, though not a strong special attacker. Awesome. Nice, GG. Perfect. Level 6 to encounter. That should get us to level 8 for a new move. Horrible move. A little less health, a little less special defense to improve the special attack and speed, and this would have been a runner. Like, it almost was built correctly. No scale. Sad. I mean, we could full send it. We really wanted to put all of our chips onto getting the item early game. Go. The spatial red. And lava plume. Oh my gosh, he wouldn't let me run. Yeah, because I had a feeling he had no special attack. I feel like he kind of needed a good nature. That's a crazy moveset though. Never missed a single focus blast or spatial rim. Got tail blow, wow. Average. I mean, yeah, the special attack's technically low. That's why I was trying to run, right? Because I was thinking about the damage calc I did for Seedra's Ice Beam, and seeing the damage that the Spatial Ren did, which is only 5 base power higher, I was like, you know what, that special attack is kind of similar. And you know what, 67? 65. So I was right. I was on the money with that. Sad. It was cool. I'll admit that was cool. Lava Plume, Spatial Ren, Tail Glow. Huh. Only our speed and special attack were switched. This would have been a crazy runner. All night it's been like this. Like, seeing unique things that appear to have potential, and then we just do nothing all night. I do like the Aura Sphere Power Gem combo though. Covers flying types. Poison, Bug, Psychic. Oh, nice job, Wilmer. Yeah, I really think that if I wanted this to go forward, it would have needed the speed and special attack to be switched. Yeah, unfortunately, DJ, I don't think we're strong enough. I think speed boost would have allowed it to get to 40, but it would have needed those two stats to be switched. I'm tempted. I'm really tempted. We're so fast though, like for a 400 BST Pokemon, this is like a hair above average speed for like good Pokemon, which is uncommon for low BST. It will give us the comfort of scouting without any stress. And we have good bulk. Like this honestly looks like a runner except for the offense. Would be crazy if we got Tail Glow and then evolved into a special attacker, because then we would just be like, we would just be set up completely. Obviously, Ember would need to be improved. Rizzle Walrein is interesting. It is threatened by Thunder. His last move is either either a normal or a fighting type. Oh no, Earthquake. Okay. That's interesting. He cannot hit Driftblim. But I do like Earthquake. I was curious if he had a second ability. 3 for 3 with Drizzle. We could always come back to that and consider it. I mean, what do you guys think of this Whalmer? Is this something that is worth trying? As I say, and a Blissey pops up. Okay, it's mono level 6 on Blissey. So, chat, Blissey or Wilmer? That is a fast Blissey, holy. I'll make the pivot, but I just have a feeling that the nature is bad on that one. It has good moves in Drill Peck and Shockwave, but I'm worried about how fast it is, because to be over 23 speed at level 6 and not even level, it's not even level 8, you've gotta have like 30 speed, making the rest of its stats suffer. Okay, yeah, see, I had a feeling that one had bad nature. It had a speed nature. Nasty crit. Sorry, Wilmer. Well, it is very fast. I was right. This one actually had a minus speed nature to make it slower. Accuracy cannot be dropped. Defense is very low. Attack is average. What do you guys think? Double checking what my other options are. Right, Walrein. So it's either Walrein with Earthquake or Blissey. Thoughts in the chat. I wouldn't mind Wolverine. I know Thunder is a little scary, but I just don't think this is strong enough to compensate for the low defense. Was he Compound Eyes? Any thoughts in the chat? Technically 3 options. You don't hate the Blissey? I just don't like it, personally. I'm not a fan of it. The nature technically helps, but it's not saving it, in my opinion. I personally think, in my opinion, it's between Vigoroth and Vigoroth and Walrein. Walrus. Yeah, I don't know what Vigoroth's speed is, but his special attack is really good. Yeah, just hope the first trainer doesn't have a Drift Bloom. Walrein, give me the level 6, please. I don't know. I thought the Vigoroth was interesting. Either it had good RNG or it has compound eyes. Power Gem, Blizzard. I mean, I do like Earthquake. Don't get me wrong. So I'm down for Walrein. There's the level 6. I think I want to make an executive decision. Now see, this I don't hate. It's a glass cannon, yes. It has no health and no defense. But it's strong, and it's fast. I actually think this could evolve. As long as nobody has Vacuum Wave or Mach Punch, I think this could evolve. Growth. That's a +1 special attack. Probably not, because Sweet Kiss is my Steel type answer. Ow. We are a glass cannon. Scouting technically would be a bit risky with this. We're good speed, but we're not like hyper speed, right? Like that Blissey, if that Blissey was a level 9 in the grass, sometimes they have double spawns, and Blissey would absolutely be faster than us. No, I'm still attempting to scout. Lava Cookie is nice because I always get status in the tower. So having a full heal is nice. Drapion is interesting. I don't have any Pokeballs, I just realized. Low start, Garchomp, nice. Get wrecked. I leave it up to chat between running Vigoroth or going for Drapion. Another Ninetales, unfortunate. What do you guys think? Vigoroth or Drapion? I can't really safely scout its moves because if it's strong, it'll one-shot. Any thoughts in chat? Drapion or Vigoroth? Leave you guys another 30 seconds. If anyone would like to see a certain Mon run, We could do a friendship evolution opportunity. Blissey, Snorlax, Porygon Z. No, Blissey, Snorlax, Togekiss. Or Drapion, who doesn't get a lot of level up moves, but he has good typing. He's 500 BST. Well, no response in chat, so I guess I'll just stick with Vigoroth, only because I'm a little worried about trying to catch and die to the pivot. It's very likely it's probably better. But we have a no contact physical move. We have a Shedinja answer. We have speed. Aerial Ace, nice. I kind of feel like I get rid of Blizzard. I mean, Aerial Ace doesn't give us the best coverage. Without Blizzard, I wouldn't have coverage for Steelix or Dialga. Aerial Ace gives us coverage for Lucario and Poliwrath, and then other times too. I just don't think I can get rid of Sweet Kiss. Any thoughts in chat? Get rid of Blizzard or Sweet Kiss? Vigoroth over Drapion was the better choice. Aerial Ace we need. Blizzard's good for dragon types, true, but there's more. See, my counter argument to that is I have more answers for a neutral option on dragon types. I don't have a new quote-unquote neutral option like Sweet Kiss for steel types. Like, the only way I beat this Bronzong right here, this fight that I just won, was literally only because of Sweet Kiss. Because he hit himself multiple times, and I didn't take as much damage. I would say it's either take Blizzard or don't take it. Or delete Blizzard or don't take it. Because I don't think our evolution is going to need Blizzard anyways. I mean, unless we get Compound Eyes, then I'll regret it. Keep Blizzard. Ready. I guess there was one more counter argument I could have made. If our evolution turns into a physical attacker, we would want a physical move that can cover Shedinja, allowing us to delete Power Gem. It would suck to be forced to keep a move that isn't good for us simply because of that coverage. Where I had been given something earlier that I turned down. To know he has counter. There's the Drapion. Nasty crit. pray this last fight is easy. Nice. New move. In missile. No. Wanted to steel type answer, that sucks. Oof. Perfect, let's go. Sweet kiss for the win. And Blizzard lands both times. Let's go. Vigoroth, you the GOAT. Though Aerial Ace would have done the same thing without risking the miss. Vigoroth going bananas. He's all out of bananas. Meaning, he's just going. He's going all the way. Let's do it. Good luck. Thought about putting the berry juice on for this fight. Should've. So then I could have held another berry for the gym leader. Oh well. Alright, good luck. Alright, last one should be the ace. No, dude, I need you to hit that one. Okay, okay. 3 dumb moves on the ace. Oh my gosh, you did go. Hey, Ryan, how you doing tonight? Let's go. Big win. He could have hit us, yeah. His last move might have been a ghost move. Slack off. Oof. Nice throw, buddy. Nice throw. We love a good throw. That's what we're about here. Alright, Vigoroth needs a name. Doing alright, Ryan. Thank you for asking. Can't complain. Ooh, one thing I did not think about that I'm now just realizing that there is a 35% chance that I end up with a Blissey that I specifically said I didn't want. That's not good. I didn't I didn't think of that. We evolve into Arceus, you're right. Actually, you know what? I will do Ninetales as the friendship Pokemon. I think that's a good choice. Oh, DJ, are you saying that you want to name the Vigoroth bananas? I just put two and two together that you were recommending a name, if I'm not mistaken. Yellow Shard, nice. Good items. Green Shard, awesome. Another Ninetales, that's funny. It fits if it evolves into Snorlax, true. Red Shard, wow, red, green, yellow. Bananas. Invincible episode tonight, true. It's a peak episode, hell yeah. I haven't watched the newest episodes of The Boys yet, but I did watch episode 1 and 2 of that, there's an animated show for Darth Maul. And it was pretty good. It was pretty good. Ooh, string shot, that's rough. Alright, let's keep the ball rolling. Just gonna cruise through this dungeon. in 19, I don't think is a Kanto TM. Double check real quick. It is, Erica. It is. It's a Kanto TM. The odds of getting there, not on our side, but we have gold. Don't do it, don't do it. Right? This dungeon might not be easy because of our glass cannon and basic coverage. It's going alright, but anytime we have taken damage, it has shown just how much of a glass cannon it is. Like, we've only done well because of just scenarios where they miss or don't click attacks, or oh man, if I hit myself, oh man. I knew it. I knew it was going to be a problem here. Relax into a pickup special attacker with no move relearner special attacks except confusion. Oof. Sludge bomb. And no special attacks. Damn. That's tough. Had some defense. Magnet bomb might have knocked out. Hustle sticky hold. Yeah, we can keep going. Just give me a quick second. I actually need to use the bathroom. I'll be right back. Thank you for your patience. If this was to get Dragon Dance, it could run, or Agility. It's a little slow is the only issue. Help, Sceptile. That's funny. You like the Pokemon Overworld part? That would have been cool if they added something like that to Champions, where it was like an overworld like lobby area before you go into your matches, where like you can meet other Pokemon players and such. Oh, nice crit. Calm Mind. Honestly, I mean, like, a plus speed nature probably wouldn't have brought it all the way up to the speed I would have wanted, but it would have helped. Berry juice, okay. Wrong setup, yeah. Very sad. I'll tentatively look at the pivot options. Because not only does this need a speed setup move, but it just needs a full moveset in general. So it's technically not yet just like a full send type Pokemon. Yo, Frizo, thank you for the good luck. I appreciate that. Starmie would be a perfect Pokemon to set up on. I mean, the confusion might not be great off of the Water Pulse, but Stab, Sludge Bomb. Thoughts in the chat. Do we stay with Sceptile? Do we make a pivot to like Tauros? Oh, Flareon, who has speed. Stab. But I want to say that's no physical. Bro is a status menace facts. I'll leave it up to you guys. Sceptile cannot hit bug types or flying types very well. Any thoughts in the chat? Do we want to catch Flareon or do we want to stick with Sceptile? The minus attack is rough. It would have been a hair below average offense, but instead now he's like significantly below average offense. Flash fire as well. classic Rapidash. Better speed will help us scout. Now, there was the option of the Stab Sludge Bomb Wheezing. It is a little bit of an underdog, the 490 BST. So is Tauros, so Tauros could also be an option. Do we want to go Wheezing or do we want to stick with Flareon? Vacuum Wave Sludge Bomb is pretty interesting. Though I think he's a physical attacker. Vacuum Wave is 30, Ice Fang is 32. Pretty sure he's a physical attacker. But I'm down to try him. Yo. I knew it. I knew it. He actually would have been perfect if his nature was minus special attack plus speed or plus defense. Only our base special attack and base physical attack were switched. This would have been beautiful. Speed, 27 attack. Pray for an Eevee. After over a year of this, we deserve a Metagross evolution. There was one file a few months back where I had one of them. I think I had the stone, and then yeah, I had the stone, and then I just never got to this next area where the Eevee was. but that bile was my opportunity. Oh, damn. He had decent speed and then the nature ruined it. Technically could work, especially if he did get stabbed. Good bulk, good offense. I was not expecting the minus speed because he was faster. He was only a couple points faster. If only liquidation was a move in this game, facts. I mean, we can maybe get like dive or Aqua Tail. Maybe Aqua Jet to try to compensate for the slighted speed. We're not two. He's slower than us. What do you guys think? Ow. it would be Porygon 2, Probopass, or Copium, or just full send the Vaporeon. I'm a little worried that even though he's a physical attacker, he doesn't really technically have physical moves. Like Rage and Fury Cutter are not much. Could be a minus speed nature. We can check for another one. See if we can find one that's faster. But I do expect it to be slow. If it's not due to nature, then it's likely slow. Below 18 speed at level 9. So I would be down to do Vaporeon, but I would also be down to what I was thinking is Porygon 2 into Probopass into Copium. Linen would be cool if he wasn't just 410 BST. Because that Shadow Claw actually did good damage. But I can only assume he's a Glass Cannon. .420 PST. Could be huge power. Oh, GG. Damn. I mean, it was Copium anyways. Clamp at 15. Oh. Ooh. 70 base power clamp. Attack order. Natural Cure, Reckless. Natural Cure was definitely better. Special Attacker with Speed, Spatial Rend. Focus Miss. Calm Mind. Substitute. Try Attack. Oof. Into and rough. Espeon was Copium with Thick Fat, but he was a little slow. Not the best moveset. The cave had the Kingdra. Sad. Earth power. Or Sphere. Unfortunate. I'll admit I'm starting to feel tired, and I have a full work day tomorrow, not a half day or anything, so I was gonna have a half day today, and then he asked me to do a full day, so ended up working full day, which is why I'm kind of a little bit more tired than I expected I was going to be. So tonight I'm gonna end it a little bit earlier than average, but I do appreciate everyone joining tonight. Had some new faces. We'll be back again tomorrow, probably at that midnight timing, because I'll be watching the Invincible episode after I get out of work. So I hope you guys all have a great day, and I will see you in the next stream. Peace.